Okay, so a few, maybe like 2 months ago, I was coming home from work, and then on the street across from me, there's a girl that was just crying like hysterically, like she was inconsolable. So then when I was kind of eavesdropping, she was talking to someone on the phone, and then she was saying how, she went to a job interview. She didn't get the job. She doesn't know what she's gonna do. Like she was crying like really hard, like in public because of this to the person on the other end. And that just kind of had me thinking where it's like, this is how society has made us feel now. Where it's just like, you can do everything right. Hella people, like, obviously, I don't really know this girl's situation, but hella people go to school, hella people like try from when they're young to do the right things. When you're young, it's drilled that you gotta get really good grades. After you get the good grades, then from like elementary onwards, then, by the time you're done high school, you'll be able to get into a good college, good university, a good program, and then go to a good school and all this stuff. Where it's just like, I feel like that is barely even applicable in this day and age, unfortunately. Like, I have a job, or I did a program in which, people is like, oh, you always have a job, you always have a job. Like, I'm in nursing, and I happen to find a job. I think that it's not as easy because sometimes they will only give you like part time or make you like casual. So you only get shifts when someone else is like on vacation or they call sick and stuff like that. And it's not just you, like there'll be other casual staff. So you may not even get the shift. So it's just like, even in things like that, where people always say that you will find a job, it's not really applicable in this day and age. Like, gone are the days of feeling like, oh yeah, I just gotta do anything in college and like, it'll be peachy keen from there. Absolutely not. Like, hella people have degrees, advanced degrees, even can't find a job, or they're severely like, they're working in a job where they high key don't need the degree that they have. And it's just so upsetting because it's like, all we want to do, regardless of who you are, political stances, anything like that, belief systems, it's like all we want to do is provide a good life for ourselves and for our family. But it just always feels like we're being constantly robbed of that. And we're not, almost feeling like we're not allowed to, in a way. Like, even if you do all the right things. And then we have people who are like, they don't really do anything, like wink wink nudge nudge. A lot of celebrities are like random people. Some people just make like dumb videos on TikTok, right? Then they get really famous, and then they are able to have a very financially secure life. But then those that put in like a substantial amount of effort over many, many years, decades, all that, they still can't. And it's just really upsetting. It's like, what does one even do? Because I know some time ago it was like, oh yeah, learn to code, man. If you learn to code, you'll be fine. And then it kind of turned into, oh, coding is dead. Learn a trade. HVAC, plumbing, all that. Why aren't you plumbing right now? Go be a plumber. Go do HVAC. Go work construction or something. When it's just like, that itself comes with its own problems. It's extremely backbreaking work. And it's like, not everybody's really even capable of that. But then if you want to go the more like academic route, still that comes with problems because you may not even get a job in what you were learning in school. So it's just like, what is one supposed to do? All we're trying to do is just like provide for ourselves, provide for our family, build a life. Like, we're not really asking for the world. We just want some form of stability. But then unfortunately, we're just not given that. And it's just like, as I've mentioned before on this channel, like I own the place in which I live in. And even if someone were to ask for like advice on how to get things together at an early age, it's really hard to even know what to say because a lot of how I got it together was from luck. It was because that I have like a mom in which was easy to live with her. Like I didn't really feel a strong urge to move out until I had the money. Or it's like I chose a field in which it took a short amount of time to make like decent money, and I live in an area in which like transit isn't great, but it can get me to where I need to go. And so like I don't have a car, right? So then it's just like I'd say a lot of the success these days, how to be financially secure, all that. Yeah, obviously there's like discipline, like I'm not, just out here buying any and everything that I see. But at the same time, it's really just like getting a job, being financially secure, all that is just kind of like luck and vibes in the Big 26, unfortunately. It's just luck and vibes because like you can be like, "Oh, go do this degree. Oh, go do this." But then it's like there's no guarantee that there will be any fruit to your labor at the end. So then it's like what does one even say as like words of wisdom or advice? And it's like, oh, you can just be like, oh yeah, like spend less than you earn. But then it's like sometimes people don't even buy that much. They're just buying like bare necessities, but then still they can't afford life. They can't afford to eat. For again, people are malnourished out here. They don't get the right vitamins and minerals because all they're eating is like bottom tier slop that's like costs nothing, and it was probably like made from the scraps of the slaughterhouse floor or something. So it's just like, honestly, all I have to say is being successful in Big 26 is luck and vibes. Like, I swear I got my job, my full time job, because that my manager and myself, like, she says that she has the same shoes that I was wearing that day. I mean, that's serious. And then after that, it was good vibes from there. I swear that I didn't even do that good in the interview, but I still got the job. It's like luck and vibes, I'm telling you. So it's just really hard to say, but I just pray that for you guys out there that you guys are able to find like some peace of mind, even if you're not all the way stable, at least peace of mind. But yeah, talk to y'all later.